We have a group of people, at least 2 people, who are extremely envious of what you have or what is coming to you. Please know that you are very, very protected from any sabotage. As we can see here, we have Archangel Michael and we have glow up in reverse, and it says Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. And then for glow up, it says new opportunities, new career and successful business. So it feels like there have been people planning to stop you from getting something here, and that came out in my last reading as well. What it does seem like these people are very unaware that our thoughts and our feelings co-create our reality. And if you are sitting and judging others and just in a real negative rut, you then will find that people, places and things that resonate with that vibration are manifest to you. So these people are sitting there angry at life, angry that their life isn't what yours is, but bringing it in anyway, okay? So we have sipping coming out here. We have gossip, we have rumours, and we have nosy. Let's pop you there. We then have epiphany, and it's in reverse. Self-reflection, answered questions, and untapped talents. That being in reverse, it does really feel like someone is sitting in their shadow and they have no idea what a shadow even is. Like, what is this? You know? We have envy coming out with resentful, competitive, and discontent. And I don't know why, whenever I see the last word, I always want to say disconnect. Disconnect. They're disconnected, really disconnected. Okay. Let's see, what is it exactly that they're talking about? What exactly are they talking about? Why are we being shown this, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so we've got an old ex here, dead relationship or old ways. These are people from your past. This is clear, yeah, these are clearly people from your past, because this talks about confusion in reverse, that you cut ties with. People that you no longer speak to, people that you have moved on from. There seems to be bitterness here, maybe in the way that you cut ties, maybe you ghosted them, maybe there was an argument, maybe you were just very mature and said, you know what, this friendship isn't going where we thought it would, or this relationship isn't, and they didn't like your maturity. Either ways, the way that it was cut was not mutual, okay? And I think if they had been the one walking away, they'd probably be fine with it, but they're not, because you are the one that instigated it. Now we do have emotions, worry and fear coming out here. There may be fear around money. They may be looking at money and they may be very concerned about what they don't have. There definitely is an energy of the Four of Wands, especially in its in the what's it called when it's flipped upside? Why can't I can't remember what it's called when it's flipped upside down. In the reverse. Jeez, Bronwyn. In the reverse. Oh my goodness, we got there in the end. And that's telling me there's something about dragging out where they live. Like if they're staying at someone's house on the sofa or on the couch or whatever, they'll say, I'll be there for a couple of days, and they're actually there for a couple of months. And by the end, it's like, can you move on? So there's resentment here. There seems to be resentment over you having what they assume is to be a perfect life. And I'm saying it that way because only we know the ups and downs of our own lives. Only we know, you know, every cliff and every drop that we've been through. From the outside, people will always assume, they will always compare and consume and you know what I'm saying. Anyway, this person is looking at you like you have the perfect life, and they're really displeased by this. They are definitely talking. Why am I getting Gemini? There's a lot of Gemini going on here. Okay, we have vacation in reverse, get away, relax and have fun. Okay, so this person can't run from something. They cannot run from a responsibility or a consequence. They may be wanting to pass the buck on to you. Okay, my name is Bronwyn. This is Bronwyn's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. If you are a returning subscriber and you are noticing that it's a completely different background, welcome in first, and two, I really wanted to have a change because the area that I had was very dusty and it was getting too busy for me. So I'm going back to basics. Anyone has an idea of what I should be putting up on here, please let me know, because I would like to involve you guys as you get to stare at this while I'm talking, so it would help, wouldn't it? I'm going to be ringing this bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, it's a good idea to turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and in 1. There we go. Where would you like me to go? Why have I been told to pick up What's That Vibe again? Do you want me to do more? Okay, I've been told to take more out of this deck. Interesting. Tell me about this, the rumours. Oof. So we have Suffering in Silence, but it actually flipped round. So whoever this is from your past is being very loud and very attention seeking about either, what's the word, pretend or imagined pain or woe or victimhood, or actual pain and woe and victimhood. We have Suffering in Silence, and it says unspoken desires, real feelings and broken dreams. Now, it coming out in reverse, this is someone who is just, they may be moaning for moaning's sake. I think that this could be a follow-on from my last reading, and if not, it definitely holds very similar sentiment. We have got the narcissist energy coming through with egotistical, opportunist and fragile. Tell me about Epiphany, please. Okay, we have 2 coming out with Epiphany, and we have tension with stressed out, migraines and worry, as well as blocked in reverse, moved on, nothing to say, and stop calling. So this person is very, very stressed out that they can't get in contact with you or someone in the collective. It seems like whatever issue they're having right now when it comes to housing specifically, because I keep getting that 4 of Wands in reverse, like their housing or their foundations do not feel secure. They do not feel permanent either. It's like they're moving from pillar to post. They feel like getting in contact with you would actually sort things out. I don't know if this person or people are used to living with others because it makes the cost of living cheaper. I don't know if they rush into relationships or they rush into moving in with someone, you know, meet you and within 3 weeks you're moving in together. This person may use love bombing tactics to get that. Let me pop this one down. They seem very stressed out, very, very stressed out because they seem to not have the emotional bandwidth or the intellectual bandwidth at the moment to be able to look past their own nose. So they're really, really blaming everyone around them except for themselves. We have, with this blocked in reverse, especially with me putting it next to envy, be careful with who it is that you invite into your energy. It's not saying that you should create a massive barrier with a fort and a moat and that no one can ever come in and you can't trust anyone. I'm not saying that in any way, shape or form. Just that this person, they seem to be influencing those around them. This is not just a singular in a vacuum event or person and everyone's ignoring them. It seems like other people are listening. And with this blocked being in reverse, it feels like they are spreading their ick to other people, that icky energy, their envy with resentful, competitive and discontent or even disconnect. And if you look on here, she's actually got a match to her mouth. Okay, she's going to burn her lips in a minute. Which is more or less them, you know, be careful of what is being said. This person's going to get themselves in trouble. They may try and get you in trouble. They definitely are trying to gain sympathy and also gain backing from people around them. Whether those people have sway or not doesn't really matter. They're trying to, I don't know, whip up a crowd, so to speak. They're definitely playing very heavy on being, like I said, the victim. Whether they feel like they are the victim or not doesn't really matter. It's just the intent. We have here intimacy coming out in reverse. This person may have found it very difficult to be emotionally intimate. They may have only found intimacy through physicality, through, you know, schmexy time. We do have on here mutual respect, unity and closeness. So this person was never respectful of either boundaries, your body, your words, your thoughts, what you needed, or these people. And I'm saying people because it says old exes, but it also says old ways and dead relationships. So if this is a group of people, it seems like it's a group of people that would stab each other in the back if they had to. And not even if they had to. If someone threw in like a packet of cigarettes, like who's going to do it first? It does seem very much like there is no honor amongst thieves energy. We do have Two-Face coming out in reverse with double life cheater and backstabber. This person's finding it very, very difficult to stay on the straight and narrow, or they're finding it very difficult to keep within. It's almost like they know that the people around them are helping them, like they're giving them a sofa to sleep on, or they're giving them a car to sleep in, or a bed to, you know, and they know that if they are too rude or too sarcastic, that they've definitely got a game plan going on here. They understand that if they are two-faced, if they stab the people in the back around who are helping them, they're out on the streets. So they're, like I said, they're being very scheming and very tactical in what they're talking about and who they're talking to. It feels like something positive is coming towards you, and they don't like this, or they're upset by this. You have the Queen of Cups coming out here. We also have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So we do have a Queen of Cups here who feels like an opportunity has left them, or an opportunity was stolen from them. Because it doesn't feel like there's just one person in this. It feels like there's quite a few. I'm just going to check that my mic is actually on, because do you know what? The amount of times that I have waffled on for like half an hour and then I've checked and the battery has died. And I'm just like, no. So I do on occasion just check, just to make sure it was on. Tell me about the rumours, please, Gossip and Nosy. Yeah, see, I knew there was some sort of new beginning coming to you. A new beginning. There's a new beginning here. And they're talking about it. They're talking about this opportunity coming towards you. It's like they can feel it in their bones. This yellow here pulling us towards the solar plexus. This could be someone that you've classed as family. This could be, you know, your ex's family, for example. We also have the Empress, and I can't remember if it was this way or this way, but I did pick it up this way. So the Empress in reverse is the lack of power, feeling like you have had your power stolen from you. More than anything else, because I know it's about being disempowered, not really finding your truth or knowing your truth, not being able to find that vibration of abundance, always in lack. But I'm getting from here that this person or people, the way in which they're talking about you or whoever it is in the collective that's watching this, it's like you have stolen their... You've stolen their light, you've stolen their thunder, you've stolen their time to shine. Like, how is it that you're getting this and they're getting nothing? Again, it's blaming everyone else rather than taking accountability for what they've co-created. Okay, we have the Six of Cups coming out. We also have the Five of Swords. So the Six of Cups is talking about nostalgia. We're looking at the past, we're looking at memories. We also have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords in reverse, it can be... you know, not wanting confrontation and kind of like being chill, but I'm getting this had more to do with avoidance here, avoidance of actually speaking their mind or you speaking yours. And I don't know if this is because you had to walk on eggshells around this person, or this person felt like they had to walk on eggshells around you, because again, we do have that presumption of I am the victim. I am the victim, I've been treated badly. Now, I'm looking at these two cards next to the Envy and the Unblocked. It feels like there has been a building animosity or a building envy coming from either an old ex or these people from your past for a very long time, even when you knew them, but they never articulated this, they never said anything about it. And now it's too late to say it to you, because anyway, what would they get from telling you that? I'm envious that you're, I don't know, you've got the Midas touch, or you're always positive, or you know, you're a happy person, or come on. Come on, so they just moan with each other. Tell me about the envy. Thank you. Okay. It is about money. It's about perceptions of abundance, without a doubt. It does feel like there is a scheme here to try and knock you down a peg, so to speak. However, there's a big, big win coming in for you. A big win. What is this big win? It's got to do with your past. It's definitely got to do with your past. It has to do with something that... I've done another reading talking about a lie. About someone from your past creating a lie. And that lie, unless they can kind of prove that that lie is true, which they're not going to be able to, it's going to show that they were untruthful. It's going to show that they were actually smearing your name. It feels like some sort of win is coming from something that happened to you in the past with this person. Now, I don't know if this has to do with... It has to do with money. It's always to do with money. It has to do with money and abundance. But I'm getting debt as well. There's some sort of debt here. What's the debt about, please? For the Six of Cups, can I get one more? Thank you. Ten of Cups has come out here. So they may owe their own family. They either owe their own family money, and it seems as if this person does not like taking responsibility, and because you're not there to kind of defend yourself, it's like saying, well, it was so-and-so from the collective that owes that money. Yeah, no, I did not trash the place. That was so-and-so when they left. Because again, there's something here about the split not being mutual. It feels like, I've been told, do you want me to put it there? No, put it back. Okay. Tell me about this two-faced energy. They're on their best behaviour. They're on their best behaviour. But it's only for show. It's only for show. Yeah, it's only for show. We have the Three of Wands coming out. Been told to put that one back as well. Three of Wands expansion. Why expectation as well? What are we expecting? What are they expecting? They're expecting some sort of help here. We have the Three of Swords coming out. The Three of Swords. Worry. Stressed. Oh, they have to show a vulnerable side. This person is like pulling the heartstrings of family members and people around. Because they're trying to control this narrative. They're trying to really come across as a victim and you as being some sort of villain. However, you getting a new beginning here, especially if it's to do with abundance, positivity and wealth. If you get these things, it really kind of shines a light on them. Not so much because you've got these things, so, you know, oh, you're doing fine and they're not. But more that if you're doing really well for yourself, some of the things that they may have stated to their family about you will not add up. Why will they not add up? Why will they not add up? Thank you. High Priestess, because you're going to be recognised for something. I feel like there will be some sort of official name, official label, something's going to be given to you. It's almost like when you get your first million on YouTube and you get that, is it a gold plaque or a silver plaque? I'm not sure. Can tell that I haven't had even 100,000 yet because I have no idea. There's something about there being something official, something where people are like, well done, you've done this, shake my hand, here's a photograph. And it's going to make them eat their words, but it's not just eat their words. There is something that they're telling people to get people to feel sorry for them, that's helping them to kind of, what's the word, manipulate other people's emotions. Like, I was left with nothing. They didn't even leave food in the fridge. They left everything, they took everything with them, and all I had was the clothes on my back. And then you find out that actually this person, that you find out their side of the story, and actually it was the opposite. It was the opposite, and people are having interviews or blah, 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 blah. And they're like, hey, one second, what's going on here? Tell me about Empress in reverse. We have the Four of Swords coming out here. This person may find it very difficult to sleep. Do you know what I'm getting also? When somebody believes their own lies, when you've told that lie so many times that you alter your own memory, so that when you end up having an argument or having it out with that person and they're like, that didn't happen like that. That was not what happened. Their t-shirt was not red. It was orange. No, 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 no. They had fake tan, not a real tan. And it's small things. They've changed slightly small things that actually changes the entire theme or feeling of the situation that happened between you and them. They've completely changed it and they're believing it. They actually believe it. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Cups coming out again. And we also have the Tower. So this could be a mother figure. It doesn't have to be. It could be their mother figure with that old ex, old ways. It could be their mother figure, or it could just be the fact that this is representing nurturing, mentorship, you know, a mothering or fathering figure. Somebody who is very good at comfort and caring. We also have Tower coming out here. Now, I'm going to put down the Queen of Cups over the Nine of Pentacles. This person may want... No, I was going to say they want to get in contact. They don't. They wouldn't know what to say anyway. This feels more like they're all consumed by envy. Because that unblocked energy is almost like it is firing up their system. It goes up all of their veins. They are just taken over by bitterness or taken over by envy for what you have and what they don't. The Tower being here, there was definitely something that happened between you and this person that may have been like the last straw. Just the last straw of this person's behavior, of their absence, of their dismissal, of their negativity, of their mocking, of them, whatever it was for you, okay? It could have been something from when you were very young, depending on when you were dating this person or when you knew this person, if this is not an ex. But the Tower always depicts change. And change really is as big or as painful as we allow it to be, right? But this change here happened, or this change in behavior, this change in dynamics, like power dynamics. Whenever this did happen, it was, I don't know, it feels like it burst someone's bubble. We have got the Five of Pentacles coming out here. So this is feeling unsafe, but also feeling like I don't have enough. I'm in lack mindset. But I mean, you look at this card, this woman is walking down a dark alley with her child and there's some random dude following her and she does not look like she's enjoying it. So what happened here that made you feel unsafe? It does give the energy of like hearing your other half taking the mick out of you or taking the mick out of a quirk that you have with their family. And I listen to Reddit stories on Smosh. I love listening to those on Saturdays. And I remember one of them, I'll keep it quite short because otherwise I'll be here forever. One of them was to do with this woman who overheard her mother-in-law taking the mick out of her, out of, you know, the way that she questions things and asks why. And her partner was there and did nothing about it, just laughed along with it. And she didn't let them know that she was there. She just went home. And it's giving that type of energy of just whatever happened in this relationship, that person let you down. Why have we been shown this? I feel like they're changing what actually happened. Okay. What is the ending of this? For what reason? We have the Page of Cups coming out here. There's a lot of immaturity coming through from this person. A lot of immaturity. Jeez. I want to get one more. Up until to stop. No more of these. I will take you though. One or two. One. It's all right to be alone and you must choose has come out here. I heard the word humiliation. I think that this person is either documenting something or writing something down. Working too hard is in reverse. Okay. I don't want to repeat myself because I feel like a lot of the messages are coming up again and again. And I think it has to do with the way that this person, like their thought patterns of just repeating. Okay. So we have the cards, creative, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow with the number 4 coming up. So again, this is looking at safety, permanence. We're looking at identity, wealth. The 4th house is looking at family as well as foundations. It feels like the things that they feel that they don't have, you're actually going to get. And at the time when you were with them, they definitely, they may have gone like, oh, that's great, what you're doing is great, but they weren't your cheerleader. They weren't saying, oh my gosh, that's great, as in, oh my gosh, matching energy. They were ambivalent. We also have here, time has come, the time is to act is now. Oh, we had that one hiding behind. The one behind it was you can achieve great things. So we have got change coming in here with the 23 condensing down to a 5. And this can be to do with Libra. So we could be looking at legal things. We could be looking at business partners coming in. We also have we are here or we're here, which is really interesting. I'm going to put down we are here first. Yeah, that one shouldn't go there. The first one that I had was this one here, Quetzalcoatl and the priestess of time, and we've got a priestess there. Then it was this one, bats in the belfry. Then we had we are here. And then we had creativity, once upon a midnight dreary. This has to do with your creativity. So this person was like quashing your creativity or your authentic self. There was something about wanting you to conform and not stand out. They were embarrassed about you standing out and being different because this person, they're used to conforming. Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. Look, be your true self came out. Oh my goodness. So let me just have a look at these. Okay. There's an opportunity coming towards you, and it's coming towards you fast. It's something from your past that you definitely made smaller, or someone in the collective made smaller to fit this person's ego, to fit this other person's sense of insecurity in not being able to be true to themselves. This opportunity is coming around again, and it's coming around in, I heard it storming towards you. It's storming towards you. You're going to be able to achieve really great things from it. It's very, very creative, and it's definitely connected to the fact that you are being your true authentic self now. That red coming through again, we're looking at the root chakra, we're looking at identity, we're looking at permanence, we're looking at wealth, we're looking at all of the things that this person feels like they're lacking right now and were lacking when they were with you or when they knew you. This is very exciting for you. This is not so exciting for them though. Didn't I say it was storming towards you? Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes and energies. I feel like before I go, do you want me to have a look at these? No. Let's just have a look at the tea leaf. Because it feels like there's a big win coming in for you, and this big win feels like the ultimate loss for them. Because there's speckles of narcissism coming through from this person or from the group of people that are talking about you incessantly. And I'm not going to say they are a narcissist. I am not a doctor or a therapist. I can't diagnose anyone, but there's a lot of self-centeredness coming through. A lot of self-centeredness. There's a lot of money worries and a lot of focus on money. There may have always been a focus of not having enough. This may have like rubbed off onto you. It may have been something that was a worry for you also. I don't know if this person gambled or drank or smoked, or they did something here where as much as they were worried about money, they spent it frivolously. And that could have like messed up, for example, you being able to continue your business or pay the bills. It feels like this person was a real difficult responsibility to have in your life. Yeah, heartache over what you no longer have. So this person, it's not that it's heartache over you. It's heartache over what it is that you're going to have that they've always wanted. So this big win for you, this thing that's coming in for you, it's, I don't know if it gives you the money to be able to put that down payment on that second house that you wanted, or the first house, or to buy that car that you wanted rather than having to pay it each month. There's something that you're going to physically have that is going to be recognizable by others, and people are going to be like, whoa, you got that, that's so amazing, well done you. And this person is going to be kicking themselves because that massive win literally is their biggest loss. It literally is their biggest loss. Tell me about you can achieve great things, please. What do you need to see? Okay, so we have here, yeah, a wish is going to be granted for you. And it says, seek out information that will help you. It being in reverse. They may not think that you're capable of achieving the things that you set yourself out to do before. And I am getting this energy of purposely creating hurdles or stressors so that you had to focus on them rather than focusing on self. Because in any type of relationship, friendship or not, you know, or relationship or familial, whatever, there has to be a measure of space where you can just do your own thing and they can do their own thing, and you respect each other's boundaries, and you respect each other's time and energy and stuff like that. And it feels like this person purposely did things here to mess with the time and energy that you would have had to put into yourself or put into something creative here. But because of that, they're not getting anything. They're not getting anything. A wish is being granted here. They're getting their wish. I don't know, their wish, what was their wish? Because their wish here leaves them with no money. It leaves them with literally nothing. Yeah, look, someone working against you behind your back. This person's a rat, and that's an insult to actual rats. Tell me about creativity. Opportunities are waiting for you, and see how it's in reverse. You may have had opportunities come forward. They could have like stolen letters, not shown you the letter, not shown you the invitation, things that would have actually panned out to be really beneficial for you. We have successful outcome to your problems. And I'm placing this down over the grumpy red fairy, be your true self. The minute that you chose yourself was the minute that you either got up and walked away from that relationship or started distancing yourself. And in doing so, you've opened up this path to wealth that's coming in for you. I feel like it's always been there, and it's not like it's been some far off in the distance kind of goal that you've been arriving towards. It's been hovering over you this entire time. So as you're going through life, it's hovering over you, just waiting for you to access it. But you couldn't access that. You couldn't get that key until you were able to remove some of these vampiric energies from your path. And now that this person's no longer in your life, I think they can see that as well. They can see how well you're doing without them, and they know it's them, but they don't want to actually admit that, because admitting that means having the courage to look within, right? I hope this has given you the confirmation and clarity that you needed, that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you'd like to see more of my content and when I post, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see exactly that. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay awesome. Bye.